in this endless nightmare. Another day in hell just brings me down. I'm moving from this time to this being now. Walk along this endless journey, never knowing which way's up or down. I'm moving from this.
Derek Soto here, live at NAMM 2020, Day 2. And I'm in a very obscure area right now as I'm in this place called the Hilton that is next door to the convention center. But I'm hanging around with a damn legend next to me, Mr. RVP. How the hell have you been, man?
I'm doing great. Life's good. My feet are sore. We are at NAMM after all. So, yeah, a couple days of walking around already, but going to do this awesome interview.
My Dr. Scholes are about to retire. Seriously, it's that bad.
There you go, right?
Yeah. So we're going to go right into equipment, even though it would have been nice to have drums all around us. But we know that you switched from Pearl to Sonor drums back in 2016
Yes.
while you were still performing with the Devin Townsend Project.
Yep.
But how did your Sonor Prolite drum kit provide the unique sound for Imonolith's upcoming record, State of Being?
Good question. I like this guy already. Interesting fact, the Prolites are the kit that I used with Devin Townsend Project. With Imonolith, I actually had 2 brand new SQ2 kits built by Sonor, and they're like custom series.
Wow.
No one really knew this. I did put it out there a bit, but that's what I recorded the Imonolith record with, because I love Sonor drums so much, but there were specific things that I wanted,
Right.
which you could only really get through their custom drums, which is the SQ2 series. So I recorded the album with the SQ2 series, and the tone that you get out of those drums, the resonance, the attack, the diversity. If I tap them or if I hit them hard, they sound beautiful.
Jeez.
And that's why I went for that. That's why I used it with a Monolith, and the record sounds incredible. Another thing about using them too is with this record, we didn't use samples, nothing like that. We recorded on 2-inch tape. Okay, so all of the drum sounds that you hear are 100% real.
They're all natural.
All natural, all organic. The only reason we wanted to do that is because we wanted to do something different. You know, we thought if we envisioned a specific sound, and that sound was like all the amps are mic'd with cabinets, no DIs, nothing like that. All the drums are natural. All of John's vocals, no auto-tune. What you hear is exactly what John's saying.
I'm gonna run to the bar and buy us a round after now because of that information. That is insane.
So in a roundabout way, that's why I went with those drums, because this album meant a lot to me, and I was going for the most epic drum sound I could find, and Sonor drums absolutely nailed it.
Jeez. Now, going back to past moments, you've previously worked with Brian Waddell, who we have come to know as Beav.
Beav.
Of course, the Beav, from his tenure playing bass in the Devin Townsend Project. Alongside yourself, was there an advantage to having a member of a previous band by your side for writing the debut record for Imonolith?
100%. Beav is an amazing guitar player. He's an amazing bass player. He's an incredible songwriter. He's really good with writing music on guitar or bass. And we had very similar tastes in music. So it was very easy for us to write together. And we started writing Imonolith music, even though we didn't know it was going to be called Imonolith.
I heard that story. About 50 to 90 different names before the
Right?
band name was announced.
But we started writing together in 2015. And it was just all Beav and I, right? Because we got along musically, we connected. And so it was very easy transition. But having someone who you played in a band with for 15 years, touring the world and stuff like that, is an incredible thing, right? So as soon as the Monolith thing came up, it was the very obvious choice for both of us to start a band together.
And because of that, now that he switched to guitar, has the partnership changed in its dynamic, or is it exactly the same?
It's the same. You know what? If anything, it's the best it's ever been, because with Devin writes all the music. We got to write some stuff with him, especially on Transcendence, the last record. But for the most part, it was always Devin, right? So when it came to Monolith, it's like we wrote everything. You know what I
Nice.
mean? Along with other guys, and it's just it's a completely different feeling. You know, it's like you're writing your own music, and you have a vision that you collectively agree on, and you go for it. You know, whereas Devin, you know, we're part of the band for sure, but we're basically session musicians being paid to play what he wrote, and we knew that all from the beginning. And man, those years with Devin, so grateful. You know, it's like it was an honor to play with him. He's an amazing musician, amazing person. Nothing but great things to say, but you know, it's a new chapter, and that chapter's Imonolith.
Yeah, I'm very excited about it because I've seen you perform with Devin Townsend Project at least 5-6 times in 10 years, and
nice.
you know, it was always an incredible time. So as soon as this band was announced, it was all systems go for me. It was like you sold me already. You know, you're in the band. Beav is in the band. John Howard's in the band. I mean, now working with John, was that the same? Was it almost the same blueprint as working with Devin in terms of the music?
You know what, dynamics they change band to band, right? And totally different situation working with John versus Devin. You know, it's like, again, Devin writes everything. He has a vision, whereas with John, it was interesting because when John came in, a lot of all the melodies and lyrics were written by me.
Oh shit!
So when you hear the record, I presented those to John. I said, "What do you think of these?" And he was like, "Holy shit, these are awesome! I love them."
We're using them.
Yeah, and you know, a quote from John was, you know, he's like, "Wow, with Threat Signal, he did everything." He said it was nice to actually step into a band where it's like, "Oh, I don't have to do everything." You know what I mean?
Great.
And he genuinely loved the melodies and the lyrics that I came up with. He wrote the lyrics for a song Instinct, but I wrote the rest of the lyrics for the record, and I wrote all the melodies on the record, but you know, also combined talents with John to smooth out the melodies that I'd written and stuff, because he's a phenomenal singer. He's seriously talented guy, right?
John Howard got me through some tough times in high school. I'll say that. He's again, I've seen Threat Signal a bunch of times. Under Reprisal was one of my favorite Threat Signal records.
Incredible.
You know, just it's so again, it's like this is, like I said earlier, this is my super group right here. And yeah.
You know, with John, I'll tell you, man, he's like a Devin in a sense, because he's the voice of Imonolith, and you know, I can't picture Imonolith any other way, you know, other than just having it be John, be our guy. You know,
That's fantastic.
He's incredible, and such a sweetheart of a guy too. Good hang, great person, amazing vocalist, amazing songwriter, talent. He helped write a couple of the songs on the album too. Like, guys, he's incredible.
I'm really looking forward to this record. It comes out March 20th?
27th.
Damn, I was off by a week.
It was close. I was waiting for that 7th.
I had to say, yeah, it was like a 20.
March 27th. And yeah.
You guys are playing shows in Canada too?
Nope. What we're doing, March 27th, we start our European UK tour.
There you go.
And that's a 5-week tour of Europe. We're headlining. And then the plan is just tour wherever we can after that. You know, it's like, hopefully we're hoping the States next, North America.
Yeah.
You know, but we don't know yet. Our booking agents are looking into everything, but there should be news on that soon. But for now, March 27th, that's when the album's out. Pre-order's out now, so you can pre-order the record.
Yes, and they have fantastic merchandising, which I will definitely be picking up. I love the t-shirts, and the fucking art is just badass. It's so badass.
The guy's name is Dane Hallett. He is
Look
incredible.
him up.
Guys, please look up Dane Hallett. The guy's a serious talent. And, you know, we're trying to build a team, man. You know, so like Dane, we'd love to use him for every record. You know, it's like, you know, with the producers we use, which happen to be my brother, but he's super talented, want to use him. You know, it's like we're trying to build a family here, and it's a team of people that can create this Imonolith brand, right? So that's the plan. So pre-orders out now, guys. Album's out March 27th.
That's it. He took the words right out of my mouth. Yeah, we don't have RVD. We have RVP. That's who we have, and I am freaking honored just to sit here with you right now. Thank you so much for your time. It was an absolute pleasure. Please, if you haven't checked out Imonolith, go listen to their single Hollow. It's out now, of course, with a sick music video. I mean, impressive music video.
And so you guys don't forget, brand new video just came out on January 10th. Instinct. Check that out.
I need to see that.
You have to see that because that's the newest thing. Hollow's been out for a year now. But Instinct,
Okay.
we upped it a little bit more. It's a little surprise for you.
Yeah, it was. It's a week surprise, and I'm really happy about that week. Like, it's been a week ago, so I'm very happy about that. Dude, pleasure. Thank you so much. I am going to put the smile back inside my jawline, and I will bid all of you farewell. Again, day 2, NAMM 2020. We will continue on. See ya.